Before you hit the road, you've got to master the rules that keep it moving safely. You've made it this far, well done. But the journey isn't over yet. Hello, and welcome back to part 30 of the UK Theory Test series. In this video, we'll challenge your knowledge with fresh, focused questions that reflect what you'll face on the actual exam. Stay sharp, stay committed, and if you haven't already, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to follow along the full journey. Let's get started. Question 1. You have been speeding, you're stopped by the police, they can A. All of these, B. Give you a verbal warning, C. Order you to go to court, you'll be sent a letter telling you what to do, D. Give or send you an FPN. The answer is A. All of these. Question 2. A cycle lane, marked by a solid white line, is in operation. What does this mean for car drivers? A. They may park in the lane. B. They may use the lane when necessary. C. They may drive in the lane at any time. D. They mustn't drive along the lane. The answer is D. They mustn't drive along the lane. Question 3. You're in a tunnel and you see this sign. What does it mean? A. Beware of pedestrians crossing ahead. B. No access for pedestrians. C. Direction to emergency pedestrian exit. D. Beware of pedestrians. No footpath ahead. The answer is C. Direction to emergency pedestrian exit. Question 4. An injured person has been placed in the recovery position. They're unconscious but breathing normally. What else should be done? A. Check their airway remains open. B. Press firmly between their shoulders. C. Place their arms by their side. D. Give them a hot sweet drink. The answer is A. Check their airway remains open. Question 5. How can you make sure that a satellite navigation (sat-nav) system doesn't distract you when you're driving? A. Turn it off while you're driving in built-up areas. B. Set it before starting your journey. C. Choose a voice that you find calming. D. Only set the destination when you're lost. The answer is B. Set it before starting your journey. Question 6. A single carriageway road has this sign. What's the maximum permitted speed for a car towing a trailer? A. 30 miles per hour. B. 40 miles per hour. C. 60 miles per hour. D. 50 miles per hour. The answer is D. 50 miles per hour. Question 7. What does this road marking mean? A. Taxi set down area. B. Traffic must not enter unless they can clear the box junction without stopping or when turning right. C. Traffic entering a box junction may have right-of-way over traffic from both right and left. D. Traffic entering a box junction from right and left has the right-of-way unless continuing straight on. The answer is B. Traffic must not enter unless they can clear the box junction without stopping or when turning right. Question 8. How can you reduce the chances of your car being broken into when leaving it unattended? A. Place any valuables on the floor. B. Park near a fire station. C. Park near a taxi rank. D. Take all valuables with you. The answer is D. Take all valuables with you. Question 9. As you approach a pelican crossing, the lights change to green. What should you do if older people are still crossing? A. Wait patiently while they cross. B. Wave them to cross as quickly as they can. C. Rev your engine to make them hurry. D. Flash your lights in case they haven't noticed you. The answer is A. Wait patiently while they cross. Question 10. At an incident, it's important to look after any casualties. What should you do with them when the area is safe? A. Keep them where they are. B. Move them away from the vehicles. C. Give them something to eat. D. Ask them how it happened. The answer is A. Keep them where they are. Question 11. You're driving in busy traffic. You want to pull up on the left just after a junction on the left. When should you signal? A. Just before you reach the junction. B. As you're passing or just after the junction. C. Well before you reach the junction. D. It would be better not to signal at all. The answer is B. As you're passing or just after the junction. Question 12. Which type of vehicle does this sign apply to? A. Heavy vehicles. B. Wide vehicles. C. High vehicles. D. Long vehicles. The answer is C. High vehicles. Question 13. How should you rejoin the motorway after a breakdown on the hard shoulder? A. Wait until a vehicle in the left-hand lane signals to you that it's safe to rejoin. B. Move straight out into the left-hand lane as you are not allowed to drive on the hard shoulder. C. Keep your hazard lights flashing until you have safely rejoined the carriageway. D. Build up speed on the hard shoulder before looking for a safe gap in the traffic. The answer is D. Build up speed on the hard shoulder before looking for a safe gap in the traffic. Question 14. How should you use the lanes on a motorway? A. Overtake using the lane that's clearest. B. Stay in one lane until you reach your exit. C. Use the lane that has the least traffic. D. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking. The answer is D. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you're overtaking. Question 15. What does this sign mean? A. Adverse camber. B. Road noise. C. Side winds. D. Airport. The answer is C. Side winds. Question 16. How will a police officer in a patrol vehicle signal for you to stop? A. Flash the headlights, indicate left, and point to the left. B. Overtake and give a slowing down arm signal. C. Pull alongside you, use the siren and wave you to stop. D. Use the siren, overtake, cut in front, and stop. The answer is A. Flash the headlights, indicate left, and point to the left. Question 17. It's very windy. What should you do if you're behind a motorcyclist who's overtaking a high-sided vehicle? A. Overtake the motorcyclist immediately. B. Stay level with the motorcyclist. C. Keep close to the motorcyclist. D. Keep well back. The answer is D. Keep well back. Question 18. On what type of road surface may anti-lock brakes be ineffective? A. Loose. B. Firm. C. Dry. D. Smooth. The answer is A. Loose. Question 19. Which of these is a hazard warning line? The answer is D. Question 20. What does this white arrow on the road ahead mean? A. Entrance on the left. B. All vehicles turn left. C. Keep left of the hatched markings. D. Road bends to the left. The answer is C. Keep left of the hatched markings. Question 21. What does this sign mean? A. Trams crossing ahead. B. Oncoming trams. C. Trams only. D. No trams ahead. The answer is A. Trams crossing ahead. Question 22. Other than direction indicators, how can you give signals to other road users? A. By using fog lights. B. By using brake lights. C. By using interior lights. D. By using side lights. The answer is B. By using brake lights. Question 23. What could cause you to crash if the level is allowed to get too low? A. Brake fluid level. B. Radiator coolant level. C. Battery water level. D. Antifreeze level. The answer is A. Brake fluid level. Question 24. What does fuel-efficient driving achieve? A. Damage to the environment. B. Increased fuel consumption. C. Improved road safety. D. Increased exhaust emissions. The answer is C. Improved road safety. Question 25. What does this sign mean? A. Traffic danger spot ahead. B. Tunnel ahead. C. Ancient monument ahead. D. Low bridge ahead. The answer is B. Tunnel ahead. Question 26. What helps to reduce traffic bunching on a motorway? A. Lane closures. B. National speed limits. C. Contraflow systems. D. Variable speed limits. The answer is D. Variable speed limits. Question 27. What lights should you use when you're driving on a wet motorway and vehicles are throwing up surface spray? A. Hazard warning lights. B. Dipped headlights. C. Side lights. D. Rear fog lights. The answer is B. Dipped headlights. Question 28. What must you do if you come across roadworks that have a temporary speed limit displayed? A. Obey the limit, but only during rush hour. B. Use your own judgment. The limit is only advisory. C. Ignore the displayed limit. D. Obey the speed limit. The answer is D. Obey the speed limit. Question 29. What should you do as you approach this bridge? A. Slow down. B. Change gear. C. Keep to 30 miles per hour. D. Move to the right. The answer is A. Slow down. Question 30. What should you do before making a U-turn? A. Select a higher gear than normal. B. Check road markings to see that U-turns are permitted. C. Look over your shoulder for a final check. D. Give an arm signal as well as using your indicators. The answer is C. Look over your shoulder for a final check. Question 31. What should you do before slowing down or stopping your vehicle? A. Flash the headlights. B. Use the mirrors. C. Select a higher gear. D. Sound the horn. The answer is B. Use the mirrors. Question 32. How should you drive when you're driving along a road that has road humps? A. Accelerate quickly between the humps. B. Always keep to the maximum legal speed. C. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. D. Drive slowly at school times only. The answer is C. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. Question 33. How should you load your trailer? A. Put heavy items at the front. B. Put heavy items over the axle S. C. Put heavy items at the back. D. Put heavy items in the corners. The answer is B. Put heavy items over the axle as. Question 34. How will a heavy load on your roof rack affect your vehicle's handling? A. It will reduce stability. B. It will reduce the stopping distance. C. It will make the steering lighter. D. It will improve the road holding. The answer is A. It will reduce stability. Question 35. On a road where trams operate, which vehicles will be most at risk from the tram rails? A. Cycles. B. Cars. C. Buses. D. Lorries. The answer is A. Cycles. Question 36. Some two-way roads are divided into 3 lanes. Why are they particularly dangerous? A. Traffic using the middle lane has priority. B. Traffic can travel faster in poor weather conditions. C. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. D. Traffic can overtake on the left. The answer is C. Traffic in both directions can use the middle lane to overtake. Question 37. Where will you see these red and white markers? A. Approaching the end of a motorway. B. Approaching a concealed level crossing. C. Approaching a concealed speed limit sign. D. Approaching the end of a dual carriageway. The answer is B. Approaching a concealed level crossing. Question 38. The conditions are good and dry. When should you use the 2-second rule? A. Before using the mirrors signal maneuver routine. B. When traffic lights change to green. C. When checking your gap from the vehicle in front. D. Before restarting the engine after it has stalled. The answer is C. When checking your gap from the vehicle in front. Question 39. What must you do if your ability to drive is impaired during a period of illness? A. Stop driving until you're fit to drive again. B. See your doctor each time before you drive. C. Take smaller doses of any medicines. D. Take all your medicines with you when you drive. The answer is A. Stop driving until you're fit to drive again. Question 40. Who should obey diamond-shaped traffic signs? A. Lorry drivers. B. Taxi drivers. C. Tram drivers. D. Bus drivers. The answer is C. Tram drivers. Question 41. What should you do if you're driving a slow-moving vehicle on a narrow, winding road? A. Give a left signal when it's safe for vehicles to overtake you. B. Keep well out to stop vehicles overtaking dangerously. C. Wave the vehicles behind to come past you if you think they can overtake quickly. D. Pull in when you can to let the vehicles behind overtake. The answer is D. Pull in when you can to let the vehicles behind overtake. Question 42. What type of vehicle could you expect to meet in the middle of the road? A. Car. B. Lorry. C. Bicycle. D. Motorcycle. The answer is B. Lorry. Question 43. What must you do if your eyesight has become very poor and you're no longer able to meet the driver's eyesight requirements? A. Tell your optician. B. Tell your doctor. C. Tell the driver licensing authority. D. Tell the police. The answer is C. Tell the driver licensing authority. Question 44. Why should the junction on the left be kept clear? A. To allow vehicles to make a U-turn. B. To allow vehicles to park. C. To allow the bus to reverse. D. To allow vehicles to enter and emerge. The answer is D. To allow vehicles to enter and emerge. Question 45. Why are vehicle mirrors often slightly curved, convex? A. They make it easier to judge the speed of the traffic behind. B. They make the traffic behind look bigger. C. They give a wider field of vision. D. They totally cover blind spots. The answer is C. They give a wider field of vision. Question 46. Why must you take great care when emerging from this junction? A. The view is restricted. B. The curbs are high. C. The footpath is narrow. D. The road surface is poor. The answer is A. The view is restricted. Question 47. When would you increase the pressure in your tires so that it's above the normal value? A. When the tire tread is worn below 2 millimeters. B. When the roads are slippery. C. When the vehicle is fitted with anti-lock brakes. D. When carrying a heavy load. The answer is D. When carrying a heavy load. Question 48. What should you do if it's raining and you're following this lorry on a motorway? A. Be aware of spray reducing your vision. B. Move right and stay in the right-hand lane. C. Move left and drive on the hard shoulder. D. Allow at least a 2-second gap. The answer is A. Be aware of spray reducing your vision. Question 49. What should you do if the warning light for your anti-lock brakes stays on? A. Check that the parking brake is released. B. Check the foot brake free play. C. Check the brake fluid level. D. Have the brakes checked immediately. The answer is D. Have the brakes checked immediately. Question 50. Why is it important to wear suitable shoes when you're driving? A. To enable you to walk for assistance if you break down. B. To enable you to adjust your seat. C. To maintain control of the pedals. D. To prevent wear on the pedals. The answer is C. To maintain control of the pedals. That's another step toward theory test success. Part 30. Complete. Keep practicing, revisit anything you found tricky, and remember that consistency is key. You're getting closer to that pass every time. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next round.